Good day there, boys and girls. Welcome back to another episode of Traplines and Inlines. This is On the Trapline, episode 12. We're just leaving bush camp here, the dog and I, and we're off to go check some coyote snares here, go around the North Coyote line, and hopefully we got something in store for us today. It's been brutal here lately, especially my North Coyote line, so we're really due for a good check. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, so I'm just at bait station number 2 here on the North Coyote line. The first bait station, it came up empty again. It's really starting to piss me off. It's just been brutal. Just slow as can be. So last check I had a couple snares that looked like they'd been jumped through, and I kind of just assumed that they were coyotes. I didn't really consider that they were fox. Didn't pay close enough attention to the tracks. Now it's pretty clear that it was likely other foxes. Here we got a fox walking straight up to the snare, and unfortunately we got him. This is a perfect neck catch on this one, which is good to see. These foxes will quite often worm their way through the snares and get, you know, it's good to see them caught around the neck, that's for sure. I'm not too happy about this. This is caught a fox here last check, and this is the 4th one of the year. I don't have any place to put the camera in here, it's thick, but this is the 4th fox of the year. I went so long without catching one, now I can't keep him out of the snares. This isn't too good. This is a beautiful big fox, but I said I was keeping my foxes because they're not worth much. Well, I was gonna make a pair of gloves. At this rate, I'm gonna have enough for a fur coat, man. This isn't good. So this snare was just right here, and it was a nice trail coming down the hill, and I was wondering when it would catch, but I was hoping it was a coyote. So we'll put the snare back right over there, and that'll be that. So I'll be putting all the bait I got today out at this bait station. There's no sense putting it out at the last one because all I'm feeding is the ravens over there. So got to kind of prioritize it a bit. Be nice to catch a few coyotes off here though. It's getting silly. So here's my quick and easy little reset there. Ram number 1. That's a good set. Should catch again. So we'll give you a better look at this fox here now that we're not so crowded. She's a beauty, that's for sure. Good size one too, but I'm not too happy about it. So I'm just up at my wolf bait here now. It's been a month since I've baited this. It had been dreadfully slow. I went like 2 weeks without seeing a coyote track up here. So it was pretty slow, so I was prioritizing my bait, but I threw some out there today. I seen a decent little chunk of coyote activity there, maybe a couple foxes too. I hope not, but hopefully we can catch a few more off here. You know, there's no way I'm gonna move this bait. It's just too late in the season. I know I've had a lot of rams up here. They're pretty unproductive sets, but you know, the wolves were the first priority this year, and we're 2 for 3. It'd be really nice to get that other one too, but he's probably pretty weary around here knowing his friends have died. But you know, as soon as I decide to move these rams, as soon as I pull one trail set, that wolf is gonna walk straight down that trail. It's just how it goes. So we'll leave it up for the rest of the season. Okay guys, over and out. Well, I haven't been having too good of a day on the snares, boys. It's been a little ridiculous. Not catching much at my wolf line. You know, I had 5 fisher boxes out, and I was really starting to wonder when we might see something. Wait till you guys see this. I'm pretty excited about this, and it's a good thing because I get particularly pissy when we're not catching anything off the line. Now, I spent about a combined total of maybe an hour on fisher trapping this year. You know, I just bought a few just to kind of piss around with it and add some variety to the channel. By no means was I going hard at it. So I just had 5 boxes, and I put them in places convenient around my cabin there. Convenient to check, and at a couple of my bait stations, and it would have been pretty shitty if I didn't catch anything. But look at this. I was starting to wonder, boys. I was starting to wonder what I was doing wrong, eh? Check out this brute, eh? Right on. Belial 160. Lights out. That's a, you know, that's a pretty good catch. Can't complain about that, man. That's a big fisher. He'd give that last one a run for his money. So this is just great, man. So, boys, I'm excited about this. It's getting ridiculous, too. It would have been, like I said, pretty embarrassing if I didn't catch anything. This is great. I'm really happy about this. You know, I was starting to wonder when I was gonna catch one in one of the Belials, eh? Because I already snared one. This is a real beauty. He's gorgeous. Yeah, no doubt. What a beauty. So perfect neck catch. Well, you know, that's a pretty damn good place to catch him. You know, that Belial, that would have been made quick work of him, that's for sure. This is an absolute beauty. I am very, very happy to see it. You know, this was a spot, you know, it was just too good not to catch. And I set it blind. I didn't look around for tracks or anything. Like I said, I have about a combined total of an hour here on the fisher trapping. So yeah, I'll show you how I make this set, how I made it, like just to show you how it caught. I'm not trying to teach you anything. Like I said, I'm pretty new to this here fisher trapping. So I had my trigger, something like that. And it looks to work pretty good here. I'm quite catching some squirrels too. You seen me catch that one there. So all I had this on here was a bent nail right about there, and I liked how that was gonna hang, and I figured that worked pretty good. So what we'll do here, guys, I better add another nail. I got 2 nails bent. These are just finishing nails. I found them in my garage in a convenient package. So I just had these bent over. You know, it's not going to take much to hold the fisher. Like, he's hanging. He weighs, what, 10 pounds? Okay, 3 nails is definitely overkill. So that'll be good. These are these dandy setters I got. Figured might as well. Sure, you can set these with your hands, no problem. They're just nice. So this trap has never been used before. She's brand new out the box, and I'm glad I only had 5 boxes, because that one's frozen in pretty good. So I am happy about this. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was just saying there, like, I get particularly pissy. Like, if I'm pissing around not catching anything on the line, like, I get grouchy. So I got that locked on there. It's looking pretty damn good. You know, that's how I had it set. And I still got some bait in there. It's just beef. And I said that when I first set them, you know, it should probably be beaver meat would be better. And I just get that in there pretty damn good. You know, that's not going anywhere. So now I got this Fisher and Martin lure. She's skunky, all right. Someone was asking about that. It's Foresight stuff. So you gotta be careful with this here stuff. I accidentally opened it in the skinning shack. I know better than that, but I did. And Mom came in and she thought I was smoking dope or something silly, which obviously I don't. And then I gave her one whiff of this, and then she realized what it was. So I've just been putting a shitload of this stuff on them because I got 1 bottle of it and 5 traps. So, you know, I'll freshen that up at times too. Once again, I'm not trying to tell you how to catch fisher. I'm new to the game, boys, but this is a dandy. I am happy about this. Really quite happy about this. So I have 1 more fisher trap. It's over at my cabin. It's got 2 squirrels now. So maybe we double up. Wouldn't that be something? Okay, guys, over and out. Okay, so we're just got 3 more snares to check. not very good ones, and then my next fisher trap, which I'm suddenly very excited to check. I gotta explain something here again, guys, and I have explained it last 2 videos, and I hate to bore you, but it's for the new guys, right? By the time this video gets out, fisher trapping season's probably gonna be over in Saskatchewan. I got like 4 videos backlogged, so I gotta explain that just so we don't get the wrong idea, right guys? It's good to be up at camp with lots of daylight left for a change. Usually I'm getting up in the dark and then it's just can't see a damn thing. It's no fun, so got some cleaning to do. We'll get a fire going here, Poochie, and then go check our deadly fisher trap. Right on. Just getting a fire going here at camp. This little poplar stuff I got makes great kindling. Just jam her right full and she'll go. I chop my kindling for the morning so there's no pissing around. Takes a bit to get the kettle going for coffee, and I don't like waiting for coffee in the morning. Okay, that'll do it. That'll chooch all right, boys. Let's go check that fisher trap. So I seen a fisher down here this summer, so I just had to put a trap here. It's just a great spot all around. Oh boys, I couldn't tell you what's going on here. The dog's checking it out. What do you figure, bud? Something's jimmied. Probably one of them damn squirrels again. There's a few living right off this. Bait's still there, pretty good though. Fired the trap. I don't know what's going on here, Pooch. So this box is quite high in the air, and the reason for that is because it's close to my cabin, and we don't want Poochie up in there, and there's no way he can get up here. It's kind of a sappy tree, so I tied it off to that branch. You know that's not going anywhere. And yeah, so I put that box up sitting on a pail. There's no problem setting it, but just nailing it in up there. And yeah, so that's too bad. Maybe we could have doubled up on the fisher, but I'm not seeing any fisher tracks, so probably them damn squirrels, man. Anyway, guys, now I gotta walk all the way back to the cabin because I forgot the things. Instant heat, boys. She is a beauty. Chuck some of these here in. Chop up a few a little smaller here to begin with, just to get her going there good. Get the kettle rolling before I put on some big stuff. Right on. My glass door here is pretty dirty. I probably should have cleaned it at least once this year, but I really don't care. Chucks are doing just great here today. Starting to lose some feathers here. They know spring's coming. I bet you it's plus 10 in the coop there right now. It's just a scorcher. I'm getting about sick of looking at this here plywood box though. Can't wait to get it painted up and fancied up here a bit in the spring. Oh, we got chickens escaping here. What are you doing, bud? Don't be silly. They don't like the snow, eh, boys? Pretty dandy sunset going on over there too. About 5-10 minutes, she'll be just top tier. Oh yeah, you are escaping, bud. Can't tell you how much I love the smell of wood smoke in the air, boys. It's top tier. Run pretty low on wood. I got it quite a bit under the cabin, but that's about it otherwise. So we're gonna have to go for a run there tomorrow, get my saw and whatnot ready tonight, and then it won't take much to get through the rest of the winter here, but better now than later. Well, nice thing about living in a little shack, it sure don't take long to get pretty not too pretty bad clean. Did some tidying here, nothing fancy. I didn't go too much effort, tell you the truth. And Now we're upstairs here. That's all looking pretty good, so. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have for dinner though. We'll have to figure that out. Okay guys, so I have another very special delivery to show you from who other than my good buddy Richard Miller. So I already know what's inside here and I'm pretty darn excited about it. Yeah, so I thought I'd show you guys here too. I've already done the unboxing. I just couldn't wait, hey? But I'll show you what we got here there, guys. So first off, we have, he sent me a couple wall hangers there, decorative pieces there, which I'm excited about. Really gonna add some character to my cabin here. So these are purely decorative pieces, eh? And it's got eagle there on the sheath, and we got decorations on the back too. That's very cool. So this here is made out of flint, and it's kind of like, what would you call it, a replica of a, you know, like an artifact, right? Like an old tool that, you know what I mean? Hard to explain. Richard will correct me on that one for sure. Anyway, so that'll be cool. I'll have to find a place for that in the cabin. Be gentle with these ones here. And then what else do we got in the box here, boys? So this is like a little hatchet, and that's carved out of, he said he carved her, or what, however he would go about that, out of soapstone here. So that's cool. Really cool handle on there too. That's gonna look great in the cabin. So those are gonna look pretty darn nice side by side. You know, that's just gonna add so much character. I think I'll put them upstairs by my deer, or maybe just down here even. I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll have to figure that out. And yeah, and then we got one more thing here. So you guys have seen this one he sent me. Oh shit, it's not there. So this has been my daily driver knife, and it works wonders on the coyotes. Absolute wonders. You see the big camp knife he sent me there as well. And I'm really liking this knife on the coyotes, and I've been using it a lot. It's my daily driver, like I said. But I was worried, like, just might be a tad too big for like muskrats and small stuff there. So and very conveniently, Richard decided to send me this beauty little one here. So that's gonna work just great for the muskrats and whatever else, and be nice to use feet, or you make a nice clean cut with it. You can skin anything with this knife, but just a little more smaller and easier to work on the smaller pelts there. So that'll work good, eh? That is beauty, and once again an absolutely gorgeous sheath to come with that. So we'll probably use that one a fair bit in the spring if we do some muskrat trapping, so that'll be good fun. So yeah, these are gonna make two pretty sweet decorations for my cabin. Not sure how I'm gonna hang them up here just quite yet, but I'm gonna put these here right upstairs there, probably by my deer head or something. That'll add some character, you know, just what I need. I need quite a few things here to fill the space in, make it mine, and these are really going to be sweet for that. That's for sure. I don't have any nails or tacks or anything to hang them on there right now, but I'll hang them up as soon as I can there, and then we can get that in the video whenever that happens. So massive thanks to my good buddy Richard Miller for sending me this stuff and all the knives and everything. They're awesome. It's all awesome. My favorite is definitely this one. Absolutely wonderful knife. Just stunning. And it works so nice for the coyotes. I love it. And I love all the things, so that's great. A big thanks to my buddy Richard Miller for sending me this stuff. Just a great guy. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to be putting this stuff to good use, that's for sure. I can't thank you enough, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Richard has a website up now. for anyone who is curious to check out some of the knives that he has made. He's got quite a few there on the online website, and I'll put a link to that in the description. They're beautiful handcrafted knives. I thought the prices were, you know, quite reasonable. Like, a lot of time and effort goes into knives like this, and you know, they're just well made and they're great. And I've been loving mine. So if anyone's curious, or you know, looking for a good present or a good handmade knife, like I love skinning with the handmade knives, like I said, be sure to check that out if you so please. I'll put the link in the description for that. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Catch you on the line. Well, boys and girls, I couldn't ask for a shittier day. Snowing and blowing like crazy. This is not good. I'm just on my North Coyote line. We're gonna check some sets here and hopefully do it in a hurry, because it is just miserable ugly out. It's not as bad down here, but it's brutal. So man, do we need some coyotes today. Well boys, as soon as we turned off the camera, I see some fur, so that's just right on. Looks sickly. This isn't good. Oh man, this is a hideous one. Oh Jesus. I can see the mange on his face, boys. Oh, this sucks. Look at him. All over his face, no tail. Hardly want to touch this one. Well, it's not even too bad over here. Look at this, man. No tail on him. Mange here. All over the face. Ugh. I usually set the camera up and take a look at him, not with this one. She's an ugly one. Holy. That is not pretty, boys. No ears on him. Poor bastard. People don't realize how tough of an environment and how tough some of these coyotes got it. Like, that poor little bastard's been around all winter, minus 50. No fur on his face or his ears or his tail. He probably welcomed death with open arms, that one. So that's good. Holy fuck, it's ugly out. That's good. It's been a while since I've caught anything at this bait, and that's really good. So that is Coyote 49, I think. I told you the last one was 47, but I think it was actually 48. We'll have to do a recount there. Can't even keep my eyes open. So I'll have to do a recount there, and we'll... The old 12 valve has had about enough of this snow, let me tell you. Well, caught another squirrel here. Geez, I can't keep him out of this set. I'm pulling these traps today, although a few days early. And the reason for that is because I could get snowed out here any day or have a breakdown or something, and I don't want these traps left out past season, of course. So we'll pull them now. Well, boys, I hate to say it, but this season's coming to an end pretty quick here on the coyotes. This is ridiculous. I drive into the bait, drive out, 20 minutes later, can't even see my trail, blown right in. It's ridiculous. So we're gonna check these sets and hopefully we get something. I can't put the 12 valve through much more of this. Maybe we'll bring out the sled for a couple checks. Probably gonna need it to retrieve these rams, but it's not looking too great. Okay, let's hope for some fur, guys. Over and out. Okay, boys, I'm not seeing this power ram. What do we got here? It's blown over. Big surprise. Well, I see what I'm looking for here. Thank goodness, too. If I've done all this thrashing today for one mangy old coyote, I wouldn't be too happy. What do we have here? Hope to God you're not sickly too, bud. Okay, let's set up this camera. That should be all right, eh, boys? Okay. So I'm running low on snares to check. I'm glad to see you, bud. Of course. Why wouldn't he be sickly? You're number 50 anyway, bud. Oh shit, I'm totally out of frame. So this is coyote number 50. I'm pretty darn sure anyway. And of course he's got shoulder mites, because today couldn't get any better. Jesus, Murphy. Okay. So, coyote number 50, I'm pretty sure. Looks good over here, but not right here. Little beggar's got shoulder mites on me, boys. 2 sickly ones today. She's bare. This stuff here, it's not too pretty bad. I'll probably salvage that one. The one before that though, there's little hope for the other one. Okay, I got 2 or 3 more snares to check. Hope like heck we got a little more here, but it's not looking too great today, tell you the truth. Okay, last snare of the day and it's still up. Well, shit. Oh, my camera's probably all foggy. Sorry, guys. That is a nice little set. I lost one there. That was a funny deal. Well, guys, I baited this one heavy, and the future here is uncertain. This snow is gonna be quite a challenge. So if I keep running these baits maybe just a bit longer, it'll probably have to be on the sled. This one especially. The other ones I can still kind of get around. I have to drive through the open field and it drifts over bad. My bush trails are fine, right? Because they don't drift in. Now the wind was going like hell last night and it wasn't a problem because the snow like kind of melted and froze. So there wasn't anything to drift, but this new stuff, it's not good, man, not good at all. But anyway, guys, I think we'll call it an episode here. Now, I haven't been getting out enough videos as I'd like. I've been trying to squeeze a few too many coyotes into each video, and it's just getting a little long. And I'd like to show a little bit more of life around the camp, like I did in this one a bit. So figured that'll be a bit better, but not a bad little go over here the last couple days. End of January and the first half of February was really good on the coyotes. The second half of February has not been good, but we've been catching some other stuff to kind of fill in the gaps a bit. That's coyote number 50, so 50 coyotes, 2 wolves, 2 fisher, 4 fox. It's not bad considering how late we got started, but it would be nice to grab another 10 or 20 coyotes, but it's hard to say, man. So much of this, I just take her day by day. We'll see how she goes, but pretty good check. Like, we got good variety in this one. It was nice to get a fisher, and not nice to get the fox, but and then 2 coyotes today, which isn't bad, but they're both sickly. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching another episode of Traplines and Inlines. Hope it don't take so bloody long for this one to get out, and hope you guys enjoy it and whatnot. Okay, over and out.